If you're a fan of Nuzlockes, Egglogs, or any kind of playthrough that changes the traditional rules of how to play Pokemon, may I introduce you to a new kind of interactive playthrough. It's called a GirlyPopLocke, and it's inspired by fellow Girlypop and friend of the channel, Vaughn, who came up with this original concept by taking a note from reality TV competition shows like America's Next Top Model, RuPaul's Drag Race, and American Idol. Let me introduce myself. Roberto Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. That is the pun to my username because you may simply call me Robbie for short. And the rules of a GirlyPopLocke are quite simple. First, only Girlypop Pokemon may be caught. But what constitutes a Girlypop Pokemon? Well, it's an all-encompassing term that refers to designs that resonate with femininity, but that will be up for the audience to interpret. If a Pokemon is Girlypop enough to be caught, they may only evolve if their evolution is also deemed Girlypop. After all, this playthrough is based on aesthetics rather than competitive prowess. Every Pokemon should also be nicknamed for the audience to develop an emotional attachment, because towards the end of each episode, the audience decides who joins the party and which Pokemon gets eliminated. If you're with me so far, you are definitely in for an incredible season full of twists and drama. Pokémon Colosseum is one of my favorite games ever because the story is very different from your main series titles. You play as a former criminal who steals a machine that can snag Pokémon from other trainers. After a successful heist, we set off on an adventure to defeat the villainous organization known as Team Cipher, who are openly distributing Pokémon with black auras to other trainers. In the spirit of creating entertaining reality television, we flavored this playthrough as defeating the toxicity within the music industry. Think of the lawsuit between Kesha and her former music producer, Dr. Luke. By wielding the snag machine, we are saving these shadow Pokemon, or tortured Girlypops as we refer to them, from their toxic record label contracts. I will do my best to explain things along the way, but without further ado, let's get started.
Hey, my name's Willie. After I got a good look at you, well, I got this urge to battle ya. It's like I'm compelled to. Any way I look at it, it's obvious that you're no ordinary Joe. So what do you say? Let's you and me have a quick battle.
Is that our boyfriend? This is Willie. He's just a stranger. And like any good Pokemon game, we have Pokemon that we start with. And luckily for us, we get to start with two iconic Girlypop Pokemon, Espeon and Umbreon. During our introductory battle, we named our Pokemon partners, Ambien, the Espeon, and Lunesta, the Umbreon, part of the House of Insomnia. Get it? Because Ambien and Lunesta are insomnia medications? Anyway, we then headed to Phoenix City and rescued our companion for this journey. That tape didn't keep her yap shut. Hey, quit your shouting. Did that punk there hear all that? The way they dropped it like a potato sack. Oh my god, it's Musty from Wish! So you're named Robbie, I am... My name's Wisty. I'm sure glad I met you. I saved you from suffocating in a potato sack, so I would think that we're friends now. Now look at that, walk for me. Walk for me. My child! This is my other child. My little Castform. You're such a girly pop, please. I want to take you out of the Kaya Asylum, please. You need your moment. Yes, I love Castform. She is the original Busty Pop icon. Jinx who?
Oh, what may I do for you, for a pretty young lady like you?
I saw it.
Saw it? What did you see?
What I saw was a Pokemon that gave off a black aura, like it was a singing machine. It looked traumatized.
A Pokemon like a singing machine and it attacks people? Now, if that were true, that would be truly frightening. However, it is a little hard to believe.
Of course you would find it hard to believe, Mr. Mayor. Why did we even think that a politician would do anything? Later, we encountered our former criminal gang, who informed Wisty that we used to be criminals. Hey, Robbie, we finally found you, you filthy double-crossing traitor. I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay, Robbie. It doesn't matter to me who you are. After all, you're my gallant prince who rescued me when I was in trouble. Wisty, you do know I'm gay, right? Headed for the outskirts stand to grab some Pokeballs. Here, take these. I'll let you have them for free.
Oh.
And returned to Phoenix City to find out the plot of the game. Bye, Willy. Mwah. Oh, it's you two. Something terrible's happened. Master Mirror B,
It's him. He's the one that took the girl from us.
oh, now aren't you boys frightfully pathetic? You can avoid the pain by keeping your nose out of places it need be.
Boys, I shall make my return to Pyrite now.
Do remember that I will be waiting for you to return with the little lady. The Super Sentai Power Rangers are sending me. Let the music spin! The way she walks and exits is everything to me. This is a diva. And now you know where my arch nemesis MNJTV got this iconic music from. I'm still waiting for my apology. Musty, what's wrong? Robbie, it's that one. Those jerks captured me because I saw that Pokemon. They must have done something to that Pokemon. We're here to rescue you. Yes! You did it, Robbie. You snagged that Pokemon from that goon. Now that we know the premise of this game and we know exactly what we are getting ourselves into. Which Pokemon? Oh my god! Welcome in, Girlypop University. I am so excited that you're here. Pawn's community raided my channel just in time for the first vote of the season. Which starter Pokemon are we rescuing? We're starting off, so we wanted the grass starter, and now some of the water girlies are starting to show up. If you have played this game before, you know exactly which starters we're gonna have. And it seems that the green team is the winner. Our starter for the team is Bayleaf. Woo! I'm so excited. I am so excited that we get to pick this choice. The audience named our darling starter Herbie, while the Makuhita we rescued earlier was named Brutus. As we progressed through the story, we rescued more Girlypops from the toxic record label contracts, including Mildred, the Noctowl, Barbara, the Flaffy, Azalea, the Skiploom, Gloop, the Quagsire, Sabrina, the Mischievous, and Croissant, the Furret. However, I was growing tired after this first episode because I had been live for 5 hours at that point, and the first major battle wouldn't happen until much further into the story. I continued on our quest the following week, and at the start of the second episode, held an emergency elimination vote just before entering the Pyrite Town Colosseum. Before we start, I wanted to do a little bit of a poll, just to see which Pokemon we wanted to include as part of the team. Because of the difficulty of Pokemon Colosseum, I'm implementing a very simple rule. Miss Ambien, the Espeon, and Lunesta, the Umbreon, part of the House of Insomnia, will be permanent members of the team. It seems we have a tie. Let's do a simple coin toss. Unfortunately, Miss Brutus, that means that you will not be moving on with us to the Colosseum. Who will be the newest member of our team? And it seems that Gloop, the Quagsire, is our winner. And just like that, Brutus was eliminated by a coin flip after a tie against Mildred in the voting. We entered the tournament at the Pyrite Colosseum, where we learned about Hyper Mode, a mechanic that makes shadow Pokemon enraged. It makes their Shadow Rush, a typeless move exclusive to Shadow Pokemon in this game, more powerful at the cost of barely listening to their trainer. Shadow Pokemon can be calmed down by calling them, which replaces the typical run option from Wild Battle, since this game has no wild encounters. Mildred kept entering Hyper Mode almost every turn, which was annoying because it wastes a turn every time I have to call a Pokemon to calm it down. Therefore, we established that Mildred threw a tantrum after being so close to elimination at the beginning of the episode. You must be the superb trainer who has emerged triumphant in our latest battle challenge. Mirror B. Oh, the diva? Mirror B, the diva herself, is acknowledging my presence? I'm already a celebrity, I know. After winning the tournament, we infiltrated the warehouse where they were distributing the tortured Girlypops and rescued a Yanma along the way, whom we named Bug Tina. And back with the latest champion, let's present our lucky winner with a shadow Pokemon and watch Chaos Unleashed. It's quite the appealing charmer. Why is every single lady in this universe hitting on me? Don't they know that I'm... Mildred also continued to take out her anger on Gloop, who replaced Brutus in the competition after Gloop came out the gate performing at her best. Now Mildred, I know that you have been having a tough time ever since that near elimination. Ever since the elimination in the beginning of the episode, it was all down to a coin toss. What would you say to your younger self, to your first stage self, Hoot Hoot, in this moment?
I'm sorry, Hoot Hoot. You need to love yourself more.
Noctout's childhood self retaliated. That's the trauma from being in that contract for so long. Mildred says, I am giving you landmark reality television. All right, Quagsire, use a Shadow Rush on the Trapinch, and Noctowl, use another Shadow Rush. Mildred, who's your Susie too? I think it's gotta be Gloop. She just slayed everything so far. Mildred is the Lexi Love to Quagsire's Susie Toot. Just standing in close proximity to her, she is just... she's having a tantrum right now. Mildred, what's happening? I just can't take the pressure of if you can't take the pressure, why are you in this competition? We rescued you from this toxic contract so that you could finally have a voice. I know that you were almost eliminated from the competition, but Gloop has nothing to do with that. You are who needs to believe in yourself. We are all rooting for you. How dare you? Get it together. I don't want to hear any excuses anymore. All right, Mildred. Susie Gloop is no longer here. What are you going to do? Okay. I think she might have started to come to her senses. I think a little tough love is what she really needed. There we go, Mildred. That's what I'm talking about. That is the kind of performance I have been trying to get out of you this entire time. We're gonna put you and Susie Gloop in the starting position. Mildred, please, don't disappoint us. Mildred, fly sky high and give that Cacnea a piece of your mind. Channel all that frustration that you feel about being in a competition against Susie Gloop and destroy that Cacnea. Oh my god, Mildred learned to reflect. She truly gained the power of self-reflection. Exactly, Sun. Exactly. She's taking the time to reflect upon her actions and upon her performance throughout this episode. Now, Mildred, go ahead and show that Cacnea. Oh no, she couldn't contain it. You turned the tables on me. Yes, I am an Adele fan. Thank you for noticing. Now is the time that everyone in the audience has been waiting for. In a typical Pokemon playthrough, you can set up each Pokemon gym as a checkpoint for the voting process, but the Ore region doesn't have gyms with badges to mark your progress. Instead, I identified 5 major battles beforehand, 1 battle for each of the 4 Cipher admins, plus this upcoming battle against the team Cipher Lesbians. You'll understand the joke in a minute. The voting sequence in a GirlyPopLocke starts with an audience safety vote, essentially giving immunity to the Pokemon of the audience's choosing. For this major battle, I decided against audience safety, since we had held an emergency vote at the beginning of the episode. Darling, aren't you one of Duging's people? What made you think that you could simply waltz in here? Where's Mirror B? I'm taking him down! Take him down? After the beating you took? That's too funny. You don't even have any Girlypop Pokemon that could be of any use to us. Mirror B, Peon, Wreath would like to battle. Now, we have 2 back-to-back battles. These are Mirror B's one of Mirror B's main peons. Mirror B's lesbian goons, exactly, Sun. Now, Bayleaf, slam that spider into the ground. And Barbara, go ahead and give us your most shocking performance. Remember how we were rescuing tortured Girlypops from their terrible contracts? This is an example of a shadow Pokemon that the audience did not consider Girlypop. Clearly, Remoraid is in a bad contract. They still can't afford veneers. I think Remoraid needs to stay in their current contract. Oh. I think Remoraid is with its rightful owner because it can't shoot its shot with us. Oh my god, Love Disc, I told you they were girlfriends. Herbie really clocked in and let us know that's not a girly pop. She doesn't want to come with us. Herbie and Barbara did an amazing job and defeated the first Mirror B lesbian, so we gave Susie Gloop and Mildred a chance to show their skills in the second fight. Let's just say that this fight got really intense. Were you hired by Duking as his bodyguards? Let me warn you, if you mess with us, you'd better be prepared for the consequences. Now, Herbie and Barbara, you have had your time to shine in the first battle. We gotta give Susie Gloop and Mildred their time to shine as well. Gloop, go ahead and rush this monkey, and Mildred, please come to your senses. I think Mantine has a killer album that they've been trying to release, but their management won't let them release it. This injustice cannot stand. Oh my god, they're fighting. They're getting into an argument. So Mildred went into hyper mode, said something about how she just cannot stand being next to Susie Gloop in this battle, and then Susie Gloop just got in an argument, and oh my god. Save it for the Untucked girls. This is not the moment to fight. Mildred said Susie Gloop has back rolls.
Girl, you had rolls all over the place in the back. It was disgusting.
Back rolls.
Mind you, this was the first time Susie Gloop ever entered hyper mode this entire episode. The audience also decided to rescue Mantine, whom we named Delta like the airline. Oh, she ate so hard. A critical hit onto this Yanma. She knew what was at stake.
Oh, we meet again, kitties.
Mirror B, you cowardly cheat.
No riding or hiding from me.
Come to the cave. That's where I'll be. I'm File S. Tortured Girlypops have been made into singing machines by artificially shutting the door to their heart. Unfortunately, a girl from Wish with the ability to see this dark aura has been discovered. This is a major problem. Wisty, they were talking about you. They were calling you a girl from Wish? Is that true? I was kidnapped in a potato sack, and that is the way that I was delivered into this world as well. The way you keep bringing up the potato sack is killing me. Oh my gosh. We have another tortured girly pop. Oh, she came through. We named this quillfish Mrs. Lexa Propuff, who was later inducted into the House of Insomnia by Ambien and Lunesta. After the battle was over, we entered deliberations, or the part of the episode where we discuss the contestants' performances, which can be quite subjective depending on the audience. This section could potentially have a Pokemon be awarded with producer safety, which you, as the host, can award to any Pokemon of your choosing, though we typically base it upon the best performing or the winner of the challenge. Twitch only allows for up to 5 options in a poll, which means the producer safety removes one of the 6 party members as one of the options in the poll. But I already established that Ambien and Lunesta are permanent team members because Colosseum's level curve is really difficult, so that wasn't an issue for this playthrough. Instead, they'll be acting as mentors for the rest of the team. From here, we move on to the elimination vote, and this is where it can get really messy, but really entertaining. We had some high highs and some low lows throughout this competition. Herbie, you came fully loaded with those razor leaves against the competition, but do you have any other herbs and spices that you have not been able to showcase to us? Barbara, you were the shining star of this episode. Now, I know that I said in the beginning that there would not be audience safety, but I truly was impressed in the competition throughout this episode that I'm going to give you producer safety. Susie Gloop, the Quagsire, currently having a tantrum right now, but she, from the moment she came into the team, has been able to give us some much deserved performances. And Mildred, you struggled a little bit. But during your journey of self-reflection, you have started to realize that your inner saboteur maybe should not be listened to as much as you have been listening to it. And right off the bat, we are seeing Mildred the Noctowl being considered for elimination. And it is now Susie Gloop in the lead to be eliminated. Susie Gloop, I am so sorry. Unfortunately, it seems that you have just joined us in this competition, and we must say goodbye to you once again. You were an incredible competitor, but now is the time that we must say to you, sashay away. Susie Gloop's elimination was shocking, because she was performing incredibly well, landing critical hits and never entering hyper mode until the last moment. So I was expecting for Mildred to be eliminated instead after wasting so many turns by having to calm her down. It was a dramatic climax to a story that we completely made up. And that's why this kind of playthrough is so incredibly fun. If you want to see the unedited episodes to understand all the inside jokes and have the full GirlyPopLocke experience, consider watching them on my VOD channel, Roberto Forlong. You'll find an archive of this playthrough as well as other streams on Twitch. I want to get better about having a connected experience between my YouTube, my Discord, and my Twitch communities. We've held an elimination vote, which leaves a vacant slot for the new party member. 1 minute on the poll, an additional vote for 1 channel point. Start the poll now. And right off the bat, we are seeing fans for Sabrina the Mischievous and a couple fans for Miss Quillfish, and Azalea getting a little bit of love. Mantine getting a couple pity votes here and there, but it seems like the race is tight between Quillfish and Sabrina the Mischievous. And it seems that Quillfish supporters are really getting a leg up on the Sabrina supporters. And it seems we have a winner. The recency bias was very apparent when Mrs. Lexapro joined the party, since she was the last Pokemon we rescued in the prior episode. Mistress Isabel Brooks had recently come out with a YouTube video as well, in which the famous "Sister, I'm pickled" meme came from. So there were many jokes made about Quillfish's freshly pumped lips. With the Team Cipher Lesbians defeated, we headed into a musty cave underneath the warehouse in search of Miror B. Kollins to rescue Duking's Plusle. This cave is so humid. Musty, what are you gonna do? Those ponytails, is there any kind of product that you use to keep those ponytails out? Because the humidity inside of this cave is horrendous. How do you do it? Isn't Mio B in this cave? Right. That's who we're gonna rescue Plusle from. But Musty is informing us of her Mio brand humidifying hair gel that makes her hair just stick up. Musty, you're gonna have to like get me on some of that, because like my hair is falling apart, girl. Look at this frizz. Along the way, we rescued some more Girlypops from their problematic contracts, including this Meditite, whom I named Maria. And would you look at that? We have rescued a new Girlypop. Oh wait, we can't access PC boxes from here. Oopsie. Now, I know that I have been wanting suggestions for names from all of you, but I already have the perfect name. During my Bob video on YouTube, Meditite has a certified Bob. I compared that Bob to our favorite onion girl from Metaphor Refantasio, Maria. So that is what we're gonna name her. Loaf the Dunsparce and Q-Tip the Swablu, who had already started creating fantastic television from the moment she was caught. Recently, oh my god, Mildred right on Q-Tip. As soon as we rescue, we're calling her that, right on Q-Tip. As soon as we rescue Q-Tip, the Swablu, seething with rage, girl. She is not having it. I'm telling you right now, Mildred is the certified villain of this GirlyPopLocke season. Our final destination was the hideout in which Miror B. Kollins was lurking. But before confronting the Cipher admin, we held an audience safety vote. You get to decide. 1 minute on the poll. Oh, and immediately we are seeing Barbara the Flaffy and Mildred the Noctowl fans battling it out to give audience safety to their favorite. It seems that Barbara the Flaffy is leading the pack as the fan favorite. Barbara the Flaffy. Congratulations. I love Miror B! She's such a diva. I love her. A gozar! Cumbia! Ma'am, the fro, the glasses, the star pasties, the gold suit. Oh, immaculate. Oh, you kept me waiting for so long. I decided to work up a little perspiration. But my, have you been busy being naughty and messing up our plans. It was oh so close for everything to turn out just right. Just the way we hoped. But I can salvage our plan by beating you, little man. And so, there's time for one last frantic dance before our grand finale. Let the music play! Ritmo! Woo! Wait! 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 Welcome in, Raiders! Thank you so much for hopping in. You are just in time for the Miror B battle. This is the most iconic character in Pokemon history, dare I say. Mildred, we are starting out this battle with a little bit of a crash out. You need to really get it together, girl. Come to your senses. Now, Mrs. Lexapro Puff, go ahead and rush these Ludicolo. A gozar! I'm vibing to the song so bad. Miss Mildred, you need to get some elevation. You need to elevate your game, girl. Go ahead and fly up into the top of this cave because we don't have skies available to us right now. Alright, that is one Ludicolo down. Yes, yes. Come on, Mrs. Lexa Pro. Woo! Mildred, that was half the Ludicolo's health. Good job. Okay, but Mirror Butthole Kollins, don't do us like this. She's slaying a little too hard. We need to keep some slayage for ourselves. The way the game peaks like this and we never get music of this caliber again in Pokemon history. I know, girl. It's so disappointing. But you know, we gotta get it where we can get it. Channel that one video from Mistress Isabel Brooks with Luxnor London. You are not going to be involved in any drama anymore. Susie Gloop is not here to taunt you any longer. Now, Mrs. Lexapro Puff, you have been indispensable. But we need to give some of the girls a chance to shine. Herbie, it's you. More like Floppy. Oh, we have a Herbie hater. Herbie, are you gonna let your antis, your haters, talk to you like that? Go ahead and body slam this Ludicolo on the right. Did you see how the camera was still moving even though the Ludicolo's not there because it dove in the water? I can just imagine just Ludicolo just having a time. Herbie about to be a trip? In her favorite rocket ship? Okay. That was a good chunk. Maybe not as much as I would have wanted, but we can try this again. Body slam on this Ludicolo. Come on, Mildred. You got this. Let's go. Right. That's the teamwork I have been looking for, Herbie. Great job. Let's give Miss Barbara a chance to shine. I know that she has audience safety, but she still needs to show us what she's made of. All right, Miss Barbara. Go ahead and shock the competition, will you? And Miss Herbie, let's try a Shadow Rush on the other Ludicolo. Okay, good chunk of damage. Give us those shocking vocals. Miss Mirror Butthole, you should know better than to target a grass type with Leech Seed. Too many Ludicolo? I don't think there's enough Ludicolo. I think he should have had a full team of Ludicolo and we get to rescue one of them. Since you have audience safety, we're gonna do the following. We're gonna take this time to heal. Miss Mildred, go ahead and take a bite out of this Ludicolo. Eat them up like the Ludi cauliflowers they are, exactly, for a healthy, balanced meal. And we have Sudowoodo. What do we think, audience members? Miss Barber, you have done wonderful, and your sacrifice will not go in vain. The Girlypop that snuck on stage, ooh, okay. A performer with pom-poms? That's a cheerleader. Mildred, continue to elevate your drag, and Miss, Lunesta, let's try and catch this Girlypop. This Sudowoodo, Right, Miss Herbie. You are unaffected by Leech Seed, so this might be your fight. No! I'm sick! If we run out of Pokeballs, we have no choice. She wants to stay. Mirror Butthole is hard to leave. I know, girl. Let us rescue you. Come. You know what you are. You know the slay that you can give. Let us rescue you. Please. Oh! We have one final shot. Last chance. Come on, Sudowoodo. Let us rescue you. You know the serve that you can give. She doesn't want it. I hope you realize what you could have had. How dare you! Don't you dare think you'll get away with your latest outrage. One of these days I will take great pleasure in kicking you about with my elegant dance steps. Let's go. Escape. I forgot about the Naruto run. Let's see what we got here. TM49. What is this TM? TM49 Snatch. That's so funny that Mirror B left the TM Snatch for us because we just snatched this wig. We just snatched Mirror B's wig. That's hilarious. Look at that! Look at that little girly pop. She's so cute! Robbie, we owe you a great deal. Sincerely, thank you. If you were even a bit later, Plusle could have been made one of the tortured Girlypops as well, and that's just a really horrible fate for any Girlypop to face. Robbie, it seems that Plusle is really recognizing your Girlypop efforts and really wants to help you on your journey and give you that moral support as a Girlypop, as a fellow Girlypop, to really cheer for the team from the sidelines. I intend to investigate the organization behind Mirror Butthole Kollins. As soon as I discover anything, I will be in touch. Oh, that's the Pokemon Digital Assistant, or PDA for short. Wisty recognizes the brand. Wisty recognizes the for short brand. After our battle with Mirror Butthole Kollins, we have learned that some of the tortured Girlypops are so deep into their contracts that they feel like they need to keep a balance with their toxic music producing labels. Along the way, we rescued some other Girlypops, and we are so proud of the work that we are doing. Mildred, you were an indispensable member for this battle. With your flying type attacks, you were able to overpower those Ludicolos, but I wonder if maybe you flew too close to the sun. Mrs. Lexapro Puff, you have now just been inducted into the House of Insomnia, and that's really wonderful to hear, but I wonder if maybe you were too anxious in your performance. Are your fans willing to let you off the hook? Herbie, the bay leaf. Those 11 herbs and spices are really coming in handy for you, girl. You have fully loaded those body slams on those Ludicolo fabulously, but maybe that's not enough. And Barbara, you have earned audience safety. You have truly cemented your position as the fan favorite in this competition, but don't get too cocky. Don't get too confident. Next episode just might be your last. Already, Herbie the Bayleaf, getting some haters in the mix, with Mildred the Noctowl very quickly pulling ahead. But who will be eliminated in the end? So far, Mildred the Noctowl, it's not looking good for you, girl. Maybe some of those crash out moments might not have looked good for you on camera. It might have saved you. Might have garnered you some sympathy points after having Susie Gloop in the competition, but now it seems that our fans are turning a new leaf. 3, 2, 1. Mildred, I am so sorry. Thank you so much for your time, Mildred. We really do appreciate you. I have some choices for you. 1 minute on the poll, 1 channel point per vote. And right off the bat, we are seeing some love for Q-Tip the Swablu and some Sabrina love as well. Ooh, some spooky pop girls are really coming into the mix. Will the Q-Tip fans be able to solidify her place in this competition? Q-Tip already providing some drama into this playthrough with one of Mildred's more iconic crash outs. She already made her impact in the competition and she wasn't even part of the team, but Sabrina can deliver, you know, that spooky popness that we have been, that Mildred was providing with us on the team as well. Ooh, 3, 2, 1, and it seems Sabrina is our winner. So incredibly close. Give a warm welcome to Sabrina. Sabrina is unaffected by ground type moves with her ability Levitate, so she might be an indispensable girly for an upcoming major fight. As we left Pyrite Town, we were stopped by the fortune teller, who told us that the key to freeing tortured Girlypops from their black auras lies in Agate Village. There's a small monument there that can purify the hearts of our Girlypops and return them to their original diva form.
Oh, here we are. This is where my grandpa and grandma live. The air tastes a lot different here. It's been so long. Okay, let's get going. I bet they're worried about me not getting here. Wisty, I'm kind of roaming around a little bit, but you need to tell me where your grandpa lives. Oh, he's just up the hill here. This hill? Yeah. Okay, well, let's go. Wisty, welcome. We heard that you were coming, but then you didn't arrive. We were worried about you, dear. Oh, I just had this terrible time. On the way here, I was snatched up in a potato sack by these creepy people in Phoenix City. Luckily, I was saved by my best friend, Robbie for short, who happened to be there by sheer coincidence. Help! There's trouble! Egan, it's a serious situation. Some outsiders went into the Relic Forest. What? Who were they? I don't know. They shoved me aside. That's enough talk. It can wait. I'm off. Yes, you better run, Grandpa! So this Power Ranger Diva, this Narwhal Power Ranger Diva is going to battle Grandpa Egan. And I don't know why Miss Genius Sonority decided to do this, but we have to watch the entire battle. And of course, Miss Pikachu always needing to make an appearance in the Pokemon game, because she's not just content with being the mascot of the franchise, she needs to use her protagonist status to make an appearance every single time. Like, girly, we're tired. I'm sorry, Mr. Cipher Peon, don't you know that I don't want no scrubs? Now, Miss Barbara. Oh, the attack missed? Oh, that's not. Barbara, no! Oh my Arceus. What is going on?
Now I can serve a salad along with the lamb chops. Cut of meat emoji, salad emoji.
I have been instructed to capture Celebi, then destroy the Relic Stone, but matters have not gone according to plan. I shall have to immediately inform Dakim, who has gone to Mount Battle. Oh, well, thank you for letting us know where he is, Diva. Bye. So that was a tortured Girlypop. I don't know about Girlypop, Grandpa, but they were definitely tortured. Wisty and Robbie, for short, am I right? Thank you for helping us.
We should go home for the time being. But what about this binder that's on the floor?
After defeating the Narwhal Power Ranger, we went back to Grandpa Egan's home, who explained to us that Team Cipher's goal in Akin Village was to destroy the relic that purifies tortured Girlypops and capture the ultimate Girlypop, Celebi. Then, we met Herbie's most important sponsor.
Might there be a connection between Celebi and the tortured Girlypops?
KFC KFC the Bucket, are you a Herbie fan? Because, hold on, we have a Bayleaf on our team, and its name is Herbie, and I have been making jokes left and right about how it has the 13 secret herbs and spices required to make the seasoning for the KFC chicken. I thought there were 11 herbs and spices. You summoned me? I did! Honestly, I did! In honor of this meeting, allow me to bestow these gifts upon you. Oh my gosh, thank you for the meal deal! Oh! Yes! Thank you for the meal deal. I will cherish your chicken nuggets forever. We can finally purify our little Girlypops. Bailey finally opened the door to its heart. Herbie is finally fully loaded! Insert the Michelle Visage give. Ah! But we have one more Girlypop that we can purify. Everybody's fan favorite. The true seasoning was Herbie all along. Exactly, KFC. Exactly. Miss Barbara has finally returned to her original diva form, which will allow her to also evolve. Yes! Come on, Miss Ampharos! You can finally head to Mount Battle.
Oh, you heard about us from Dakim? You must be here to save us. You see, it was me who contacted Dakim for help. I didn't think you would get here so quickly, but please be careful. The power of their Pokemon isn't normal.
The next couple of battles were a breeze, as most of the Pokemon were pretty low level, but our next major battle was soon approaching, and I needed to make a snap decision regarding the upcoming audience safety vote. We have finally reached a main battle in the game. So far, the only Pokemon that has really, truly impressed me throughout this entire episode is Herbie, and Herbie has a little bit of an advantage because a lot of the Pokemon that we have been battling have been ground and rock types. I don't want that to skew the results of the audience safety, so there will be actually no audience safety this episode. That's right, no audience safety. Herbie was the MVP, most valuable Pokemon, this episode. Just look at this comment from Damsel, friend of the channel, literally from the previous battle. I'm obsessed with Herbie Hikey. Oh my gosh, Team Herbie. I knew that there was a possibility that Herbie wouldn't do so well, considering the Pokemon we were about to encounter.
Fine. After all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over? This is what happens to stubborn oafs who don't do as I say. Oh, you must be that troublemaker who messed with Scrub in Celebi's forest. And now you've come to mess with me, the great Dakim! I'll pound a lesson into your flesh and bones, so you'll never even think of bothering me again!
Time has finally come for our Girlypops to show us what they are made of. Mrs. Lexapro Puff, you have just unlocked a new move that is super effective against this Camerupt. Use it. And Miss Barbara, you have also unlocked a new move with Thunderbolt. Use it on the Metang. Oh, the Camerupt. Using Protect is evil. Dakim knew what was coming. That's right, Barbara. That is right. The earthquake. Ooh! Ooh! And they took those earthquakes like champs. Mrs. Puff, try that surf one more time. And Barbara, that Thunderbolt better hit like a fire truck.
I know that's right.
Come on, Mrs. Lexapro! Oh, she hit a critical hit. That was some good damage, Mrs. Lexapro. And Barbara goes down, but she has showcased her power. Now, Mrs. Lexapro Puff, that surf really stung. Let's take this moment to heal up Mrs. Lexapro, because she is really in need of our help. Yes, Mrs. Puff, taking down that Camerupt. Now, Miss Herbie Anna, you better come prepared, fully loaded with those razor leaves. Make quick work of these girly flops. Exactly, Herbie. Exactly, great job. Cipher admin Dakim sends out Entei. Now, Entei is our tortured Girlypop for this battle, and I must ask the audience, is Entei worthy of being rescued by Team Girlypop? Mrs. Lexapro, you continue to use Surf, and Herbie, that razor leaf better hit Golem this time. Remember when I said Herbie wouldn't do so well? Oh, the fire blast is gonna hurt. Oh my god, no! Yeah. This also happened. No! What is happening? What is happening? We need to take out this golem ASAP. Luckily, that earthquake is not going to hit Sabrina. We gotta take out this golem now. Oh boy. Oh, Sabrina took that like a champ. Great job. The recoil is gonna take her out, and we will have... Oh, it didn't! Great job, Lunesta. Thank goodness that she bounced back. So proud of her. Woo! Sabrina really tanked that. Come on, Entei. Oh my gosh, so close a second time. Sabrina is a tank! Come with us, please. Come on, Entei. Come with us, please. Sabrina did it! Yes, Mango Jams! Sabrina did do it!
This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made even now.
Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is the Time Flute. I happened to find it while I was on my training track. It said that the Time Flute will summon Celebi, but just once. But let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back.
This was a very intense battle, and a lot of Girlypops gave it their all. These Girlypops gave it their all to try and rescue this poor, tortured Entei from the clutches of Cipher admin Dakim. I, Robbie for short, your host of this GirlypopLocke, am inclined to give producer safety to Miss Sabrina. But the gag of the season is, we just rescued a really powerful Girlypop that I am sure the audience wants to see in action. So we are going to have a double elimination. And so far, Mrs. Lexapro Puff and Barbara are garnering the most votes. Remember, this is a double elimination, so the first two Pokemon with the most votes will get eliminated. And so far, Mrs. Lexapro Puff, her luscious lips are not able to save her from elimination, it appears. And it seems the audience has decided. Here are some choices for you now, because Entei is such a powerful Pokemon. I feel like it's only right. Right off the bat, we are seeing some votes for Q-Tip the Swablu with no competition whatsoever. Will our Girlypop audience select any other choice because it seems Q-Tip is sweeping the girls. Q-Tip the Swablu, congratulations. You have now joined our team. Oh my gosh. You'll remember Q-Tip as the girl who triggered Mildred's hyper mode as soon as she was caught. Everyone was so excited for her to create the reality TV moments we were craving. But we first visited Grandpa Egan one final time to finish this portion of the story.
Have you trounced the cretins that raided Mount Battle?
Well, yes! We went back to Pyrite Town, visited the jail cell to grab the elevator key from the Miror B Lesbians, and went down the elevator into the Under, where we were introduced to the mother of all mothers in Pokemon history. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the Under time again today. Without further ado, let's bring out that special someone we've all been waiting for. Lady Venus, please. Hi everyone, it's me, your Venus. Everyone's Venus, that's me. I have something terribly important to share with you today. It's horrid. There are spies right here in the Under. Can you imagine? We don't really know all the details, but if you see anyone suspicious, please let us know. Everyone, please, I'm counting on you. We need you to get lots of information for us.
Sister, I'm pickled.
Yes, Miss Venus is pickled and her waist is snatched. And that was Lady Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Please do tune in again. Oh my god, Venus from Canada Season 4, I'm a huge fan!
Oh, there's no way. They know that we came here already? Robbie, we're gonna have to be cautious.
We are gonna need to use our Mio Bruxish lip kits to pickle our lips in order to blend in with everybody else here in the Under. Hello, miss. The spice that snuck into the Under. It's gotta be you, am I right? Am I right? No? You're right. You don't look like Spies to me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the Under time again. Lady Venus, please. I'm very disappointed these spies haven't been caught yet. Can you imagine? Everyone, please. I'm counting on you for more cooperation. Venus could break my neck and I'd say thank you. I find Venus repugnant. I can't stand that type of cheap coyness in anyone. Guys, I know that you were having a very important conversation here, but I think I found your spy. I think it's the bartender right behind me. Hey, Spies! I see Spies! Spies! Oh wait, that can't be right. Real spies would look much stronger. Sorry, my mistake. Why is everyone coming for my wig? If they figure out you're spies, you'll both be in potato sacks. Q-Tip may be legendary, but all I see is someone being shy. Yikes. Jimmy, she really took that. She really got offended by that read. And Jimmy, Ice Spice was right for that read because Q-Tip had already cemented herself as a legendary queen in the competition previously. We were expecting performance after performance, and she was unfortunately falling behind throughout this whole episode, mainly because she was unable to evolve into Altaria until after she was purified. But Q-Tip still had another chance to prove herself because we had finally reached Pure Fire, everyone's desire, our Lady Venus. Are we going to meet Miss Venus? Excuse me, are you the legendary Miss Venus? You two? You're holding up the film shoot. We're about to begin. Wait, who are you? I'll squash you myself and collect a reward from Master Naskour. Wait. I wasn't ready. We weren't ready. No, stop. Cut the cameras. All right. We have reached a major battle in this episode of the GirlyPopLocke. We will be facing off against Cipher, Admin, Venus. All four of them will be eligible for audience safety. We are facing against a mother, and there may be moments where our Girlypops may not be performing at their best. for 1 channel point per vote for a singular minute, which Pokemon will receive audience safety. Right off the bat, we see some Q-tip fans gunning for audience safety, but Herbie fans have quickly switched the tide for safety towards Miss Herbie. Herbie has truly become the fan favorite now that Miss Barbara has been eliminated from the competition, unfortunately. All right, and Miss Herbie has won audience safety. Cipher Admin Venus has challenged us to a mother off and sends out Delcaddy and Steelix. I love this outfit. Oh, this outfit is a serve. I don't know how to describe things, but I really do enjoy this outfit. I love the pink. I love the gems in the very bottom of the outfit. The back piece symbolizing a moon, and Delcaddy evolves with a moonstone. It's all really beautiful, and her waist incredibly snatched. I'm so happy about this battle. This battle is incredibly tough because of the status conditions that she imposes onto your team. I truly hate this. This battle is gonna be rough. Doesn't she use Attract and Confusion and Paralysis? Exactly, Voce. She uses both volatile and non-volatile status conditions at the same time. Down with heteronormativity. Oh, she went down. Oh, Miss Herbie, this is your chance. With Herbie no longer being immobilized by love, this gives Herbie a chance to attack. Oh, but Miss Lunesta's dark. There we go, there we go. It has Earthquake. I need to take the Steelix out. We need Hot Dog's fire! I don't think that Hot Dog has a fire move unlocked just yet. We'll focus all of our attacks on the Steelix to get rid of its Earthquake. That's right, Miss Sabrina, tanking hits. Oh, poor Q-tip. Did not stand a chance. Miss Hot Dog, unfortunately you do not have a fire type move, but this Leer could be very useful. Lunesta tanking the Rock Slide like a champ. That's what I'm talking about. I stepped away to get a little work done, and the entire time I just kept going, sister, I'm pickled. Converting the straight audience into saying Drag Race Brain Rot is truly the spice of life. Anyway. She withdrew?! We need to get the Steelix out. Oh my god. One Earthquake, and that Suicune could be done for. When I tell you this battle truly scarred me as a kid, that's like, oh my god! That's why I'm not giving so much commentary. It's because I'm truly locked in and trying to not die. Oh, the Earthquake, no! Hot Dog, you did well. We'll send out Sabrina so that she can not get hit by Earthquake. Sabrina, you have been a tank for us these last couple of battles. The Steelix is down. I repeat, the Steelix is down. A second feint attack has taken down the Steelix.
9, 11.
Well, this stream is now canceled. A petition to nickname Suicune Snow Cone? Wait, that's kind of tea. Snow Cone and Hot Dog. And then we need a foodie name for whenever we encounter Hot Dog's second sister, Raiko. All right, let's start catching this Suicune. Come on. Come with us, please. Not even close. Fine. Suicune, come on. You know you want to come with us. Ooh. The House of Cone is actually a sub-house of the Fairground House. If you apply for one, you automatically get into the others. Oh. I need to take out this Vileplume. Come on, Miss Suicune. Come with us, please. Please, 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 please. Not even close. She said, I'm loyal to Miss Venus. One more feint attack and she'll be good. Miss Suicune, please. Please, we beg. Reunite with your sister. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I genuinely could cry. The battle that broke me as a child finally conquered. With Snowcone rescued, she immediately became a fan favorite, and everyone was excited to see what she had in her store. It's time for Miss Snowcone from the House of Snacks, the snacks that bite back. Move over, Tyra Banks. There's a new ice cream parlor in town. She's ready to serve, and by serve, I mean soft serve. But this episode wasn't over yet, because we had an elimination vote to discuss. Welcome everyone to our elimination vote and deliberations for episode 5 of the GirlyPopLocke. Truly a difficult episode, a difficult battle that the House of Insomnia truly helped us to beat. Miss Herbie, you showed us why your 11 secret herbs and spices have truly meant so much to us. You have touched our hearts and really came in with a well-seasoned performance. Sabrina, you tanked some of those shadow rushes pretty well, and you were instrumental in preventing damage from the Steelix's earthquake. Miss Hot Dog, we have finally rescued your sister, Snowcone. But is the audience happy with your performance? Now, your Leers were very helpful in lowering the defense of the opponents, but you were lacking a fire type move, and that would have been really helpful against the Steelix. We might have rescued your sister, but is it time for you to go? Miss Q-Tip, throwing a tantrum towards the beginning of the episode, every turn back to back towards the beginning in a couple of battles. I'm not sure if you're ready for this competition. We rescued you to give you a voice, but is the audience ready to hear your message? Unfortunately, this is getting down to the wire, so we're going to be holding another double elimination. Right off the bat, Miss Q-Tip and Ties have chimed in, but we have to remember this is a double elimination episode once again. The producers are not happy with this team's performances. Wow. Just wow. Miss Sabrina, how does it feel to finally meet your end in this competition? Your lip sync to Levitate by Dua Lipa was simply not as impressive as you thought. And Miss Q-Tip, you had just joined our team, and unfortunately it seems that you were not able to impress the audience. It is for this reason that you will go back into the box as well. In a few moments, we will decide on new party members for the team. There's a lot to think about here. All right, Girlypops, I have some choices for you. We are adding 2 new Girlypops to the team. The top 2 Girlypops that get the most votes will be in at 5 points per vote. Right off the bat, we are seeing the Barbara stance coming right out the gate swinging. Oh, but we have a couple of fans for Miss Snowcone the Suicune and Mrs. Lexa Pro Puff, and a couple of fans for Miss Lady Anne the Lydian. Sisters, Lexa Pro Puff is pickled and Snowcone needs to be her sister. It seems that there is no competition between Snowcone and the rest of the girls. She is running miles ahead. The competition for the second slot is going to be between Barbara and Mrs. Lexapro Puff. Can the Lexapro stance catch up to the Barbara fans? It's getting neck and neck. They have surpassed the Barbara fans. This is truly unprecedented, and it seems the Barbara fans might have given up on her return. The audience has spoken. Welcome to the team, Miss Snowcone. Getting ready to meet your sister and Mrs. Lexapro Puff making her grand return to the team. Snowcone and Mrs. Lexapro Puff joined our team, and as you may remember from the previous episode against Dakim, we were given a powerful tool that would help us return our Girlypops to their original diva form. In the previous episode, after the defeat of the Cipher admin Dakim, we were given a special item that could summon the ultimate Girlypop, and that is what we will be using today, so that Miss Snowcone the Suicune can finally be free. To our ultimate Girlypop, Miss Celebi, we're happy to see you. Please give her all of the encouragement she needs to deliver stunning performances. Suicune has opened the door to its heart and returned to her original diva form. Snowcone, we are so happy to have you! With episode 5 finished, I took some time between streams to prepare for the next episode. We are closer and closer to finishing out the story, but before we move on, I took the time after stream last week to get some of the Girlypops in our team ready to be purified. Hot dog is free! I know. And Mrs. Lexapro Puff, we are going to finally. Sister, I'm pickled. Yes, she's pickled. And she's ready to show her lovely smile and luscious plump pickled lips to the world. We're gonna go back into the Under because we had just defeated Miss Venus in a Pokemon battle, and she ran off into the underground area where the lab is. There she is. We can't let her get away. We chased after Venus and caught some Girlypops along the way, including Miss Piggy the Piloswine and a Sneasel whom we unfortunately forgot to give a name. We lost track of Venus after she escaped through the subway by Chapel Roan, so we continued exploring the Under to grab some items and found a very important tool for the future. A time flute? Oh my gosh! What a totally unexpected surprise! It was a flute, yes! Hold on a minute, hold on. There's the alert. Welcome, Girlypop University. I'm so happy that you're here. The lovely Fawn rated us for another episode, and the girls at Pop University got a chance to go on a field trip with us to infiltrate the MLO headquarters in the Ore region. We are infiltrating the tortured Girlypop lab. I cannot prepare everybody here for what we are about to see. Yes, I want to press every single button here. Anything to get our butts into this place and rescue as many Girlypops as we can. KFC, oh my god! Yes, this is the MLO headquarters, Kizzy. We need to be really extremely careful. The levels of toxins going on in this place are incredibly high. Welcome in, KFC, bask in thou presence. Yes, oh my gosh, everybody say hello to KFC. KFC has been bringing us a buffet every single stream ever since they have joined, and they are such a valued member of this audience. I appreciate them so much. They are a Herbie stan. They have been providing us with the 11 herbs and spices. They have been sponsoring Herbie's 11 herbs and spices throughout this GirlyPopLocke. We see may not be a woman in STEM, but no, that's it. Boche did not need to shade Wisty so hard like that. In other news, we rescued an Apom named Boots and battled even more Cipher peons, one of which had the original Busty Pop icon on her team. All I'm thinking about is that one Ambipom card and I'm feeling scared. Oh god. It's a cast form! And it's a rain cast form! Oh my god, I'm gonna die! He's such a cutie! Yeah! I have never seen someone scream so hard over cast form. You'd think you were secretly MNJTV in disguise. Listen, the feud between me and MNJTV grows stronger by the day. Yes, my feud with MNJTV grows stronger every day, but my love for cast form will forever be intact. And if you want to be in the loop of what my fake beef with John Michael Groth is, check out these 2 videos on my channel. Robbie, who did Aja do for All Stars 10? Not cast form? You listen here, you little... Ori, you rolled a 20!
20, baby.
We defeated MNJTV. That's it. That's the end of MNJTV. That's the nat 20 we needed. If only it were that simple. But our feud lingers on. Regardless, we have a TV show to produce, and many more tortured Girlypops to rescue, like Hamburger the Fortress, Oakley the Ariados, Princess the Grand Bull, and Vibe the Vibrava. Before we could finish our excursion, though, we stumbled upon a familiar face. Oh my gosh! It's Mr. Narwhal Power Ranger! Do you recall who I am? Yes, the Narwhal Power Ranger! I shall avenge my humiliation at the Relic Forest. Oh my gosh! Welcome, Raiders! Never seen you before, so figured raid someone new or new to me. Well, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you indeed for the raid, Minchino bro. And thank you for trusting your community to me as we were defeating the Narwhal Power Ranger. It was a difficult battle, but it was nothing compared to the major battle that we were about to face. Now this final battle is the one that will decide our final vote. I'm so glad I started with Ambien because I can get this Golbat out. Twist their minds. Ooh, not quite. It is level 48, so it is a lot. It is a lot stronger. Herbie, use Sunny Day, take away this rain, and Ambien, give us one more Psybeam on this Golbat. Twist its mind. That's what I think about Golbat. Bye, Flop! His outfit gives Seto Kaiba from... Oh my god, Kaiba! From Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, it kinda does. It kinda does. Come on, Lunesta. Do your big one. Do your big one, girl. Okay, not a lot. This lantern is a thick girl. I need that lantern gone. Ugh, this 50% confusion kills me. Hot dog, finish that lantern now. Yes! Seems like you need some electric Pokemon. Well, the problem is that, I don't get to make that choice. Our electric girl got eliminated a few episodes ago. Literally, she did. Are you kidding me? On the one you literally needed to hit, you miss. Ein read the crap out of me. He said, oh, you're gonna use a full heal? Here, have a Confuse Ray one more time. Okay, that's 2 Pokemon down. Ooh, yes! There she is. Snow Cone. There's your sister. Goodbye. Oh no! Nugget about to throw a tantrum. Yes! That's what I'm talking about! 2 frozen Pokemon from Miss Snow Cone. She is really doing the diva work out here. Come on. Come on, Miss Nugget. Come on, Miss Nuggetina. Ooh. Nugget is giving those freezer nuggets you get at the supermarket. Oh, it was almost. This freeze
has truly come in clutch for us. Woo! It doesn't even get the animation because it's frozen solid. Huntail gagged. How many Ultra Balls did Robbie use? 4! That's right. We rescued Miss Nugget from the freezer aisle. Wisty, you really did your big one by telling me about Miss Nuggetina the Raikou. Before we gear up for the final vote of the season, I need to make a statement about Raikou's nickname. In the previous episode, we had come up with the perfect name for Raikou, the final member of the House of Snacks. We named her Cracklin after a crackling of lightning and pork cracklins, which are called chicharrones in Spanish. Unfortunately, because Colosseum doesn't allow you to nickname Pokemon until after they are purified, I forgot to write this name down in my notes for the next episode. That's why she ended up with the name Nuggetina, and why we were cracking jokes about retrieving a bag of nuggets from the freezer aisle. So, I hereby revoke the name Nuggetina and bestow her with her rightful name, Cracklin. Wisty, let's get into position. The audience is waiting for us. Wisty, what are you doing? After a incredibly tough first time with this battle against Cipher Admin Ein, we have some deliberations to get through. Miss Herbie, you were truly an MVP during this battle, being able to withstand those 100% thunders. Your 11 herbs and spices were really put to the test this episode. Miss Ambian, now, you and your sister Lunesta have been safe throughout this playthrough and have been really instrumental and have been, great mentors for the party. But is the audience growing sick of you? Mrs. Lexa Pro Puff, you did your best to give us you gave us your best effort, and that's all that we can ask for. But will the audience see it that way? Miss Hot Dog, you didn't really get a chance to shine during this major battle, but you were able to destroy some of those electrodes and magnetons that came our way. But is the audience pleased with your performance? Lunesta, you are the other sister as part of the House of Insomnia, the other mentor. And I just wonder, is it enough? Finally, Miss Snowcone, what can I say? The audience is extremely satisfied with your performance this episode. That major battle, those 2 freezes from your blizzards, you really did that when it mattered. And to that I have to say, congratulations. You are the winner of this week's challenge. You have earned producer safety for this episode. We have been doing double elimination after double elimination after double elimination, and this episode will be no different. We need to make a debut happen next episode. It is our finale. Ambien and Lunesta have been really good mentors for this party. They have had immunity for this entire playthrough. But I think we are ready to let the shackles go on this immunity nonsense. I think Ambien and Lunesta need to be up for elimination for this final episode. Everybody is up for elimination except for Miss Snowcone. You have won today's challenge. You have earned producer safety. Once again, this is a double elimination, and right off the bat, we are seeing Ambien and Mrs. Lexa Pro Puff, but we need to remember the first 2 Pokemon with the most votes will be eliminated from the team. We are seeing some hot dog haters coming into the fray as well. Will the hot dog antis be able to come together to eliminate hot dog? Or will the Ambien and Mrs. Lexa Pro Puff haters unite together? Will the hot dog haters be able to overcome? There is not enough time. Ambien and Mrs. Lexa Pro Puff, you have been eliminated. Ambien, this is the first time that you have been up for elimination this entire playthrough. And it seems that the audience
has decided to separate you from your sister, Lunesta, and your daughter, Mrs. Lexapro Puff, as well, also part of the House of Insomnia. We are seeing the demise of 2 Insomnia House members. The House of Insomnia is a little bit in mourning, but Lunesta still is part of the party. For our final vote, to bring in new party members for this team, in preparation for our final episode of the Pokémon Colosseum GirlyPopLocke, here are your choices. Miss Vibrava, the Vibrava, Miss Piggy, the Piloswine, Princess, the Granbull, Hamburger, the Fortress, and our most recently rescued, Cracklin the Raikou. Right off the bat, we are seeing a couple votes for Miss Vibrava and a couple of votes for Princess the Granbull. This is not how I thought this vote would go. Will the Vibrava girlies be able to keep up with the Princess fans and the Nuggetina fans? Ooh, the Vibrava girlies are closing in on Miss Nuggetina's toes. Princess the Granbull is going on strong in first place. This is still anybody's game at about a 15 to 20 vote difference. Nuggetina and Vibrava, who will win? It seems the Nuggetina girlies are really starting to kick it into high gear. Those votes really are going to matter towards the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our girlies to join the team are... I did not expect this. Princess and Vibrava. Congratulations. Nuggetina is a little bit gagged, not gonna lie, that she was not able to join her sisters in that final debut. We saved Nugget just for her to never see her sisters? After everything we went through, rescuing all those tortured Girlypops and heeding Hot Dog's call to save her sisters, Cracklin was unable to join the other members of the House of Snacks in the final debut. This is like when Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters was discovered to have demon powders on her person and her fellow girl group members felt betrayed. What if the audience saw Cracklin's true colors and were scared away? I guess we'll have to go on with our Girlypop girl group debut without the trio's vocalist. On a side note, I could personally see Snowcone being the visual and lead dancer, Hot Dog as the rapper and leader of the group, and Cracklin as the vocalist. None of them would be the Maknae though, because at this point they've been in the game for so long. Let me know in the comments which roles do you think Hot Dog, Snowcone, and Cracklin play in their girl group trio. We're gonna go to the Realgam Tower, because if you remember, in the first couple episodes, there was a construction site that we visited very briefly. And that construction site is now completed, and it has turned into this very wonderful and luxurious tower Colosseum, which is, oh my god, he said the name, oh my god, he said the name of the game. Is this a gay bar? It could be. For our Girlypop girl group debut, our team needs to be on their A game. So I took the time to purify our newly added team members between streams. We also battled through the Cipher admins all over again, this time in order from the least Girlypop to the absolute mother tier of all Girlypops, retrieving the key cards necessary to enter the next portion of this building. We chased Nazgour to the top of the Colosseum at the very top of Realgam Tower, but not before battling the leader of Team Snag'em, Gonzab, who left our team in quite the rough state, so we needed to head all the way back to heal our team before the final showdown. Wisty, this is our moment to finally rid the Ore region of this vile MLO presence. I am so grateful to have rescued you from that potato sack in the very beginning of our journey. You need to identify those tortured Girlypops and we need to rescue them. Finally, our Girlypops will have a voice. This is it, everyone. We have finally reached the Colosseum. Oh, look at her. She's eating and the way she walks. Oh, she is serving. Here it is, everyone. Our final battle for the day. Why not become an MLO show battle trainer? Would you even consider it? I wouldn't have minded making that proposition, but I'm afraid I'm not that big-hearted.
I will destroy you in battle right now. You will know the humiliation of total domination before this crowd.
Let me just say, this final battle was incredibly tough, and the ominous sound of the crowd cheering made for quite the intimidating atmosphere, even 20 years later. It's over. She is Destiny Bond. It's over. You can tell I was frustrated here, because I didn't imagine how challenging this playthrough would be. I've played through Colosseum twice before, many years ago, but I hadn't grasped how difficult it would be with the additional aspect of the audience voting for the team members. Alas, we were defeated on our first try, and the finale became a two-parter. Alright, learning from previous mistakes, we need to make sure that the Gardevoir does not utilize a Destiny Bond. Ooh! Yes! Yes! Princess, 2 HP, tanking that hit. That's psychic. It doesn't matter if we heal, Princess is likely not going to survive. If someone's gonna go down, it should be Princess to the Destiny Bond. And we'll do a Razor Leaf. Oh, this is good! Come on, Herbie. Oh, Herbie, no! I should have gone for strength. Lunesta will focus on a Gardevoir with feint attack. Come on, Herbie. Yes! Good chunk of damage. It seems like they're very specially defensive. And it's gonna go down to Destiny Bond. What the heck? Oh, this is good. We're having such a wonderful time.
Yes!
Yes, that's exactly what I'm feeling right now.
We're gonna be right back. Hold on.
You know, I'm just not feeling this one.
All right, we're back. We're back. We totally did not reset the battle at all.
Eventually.
Okay, we're very close. We can do this. Walrein is our final Pokemon, and that's not great. Come on, Hyper Potion. Confuse Ray might stall her out. You are so right. We're gonna try everything in our bag of in a little bag of tricks. See what works. Yes! Yes! Ooh, we're so close! Come on, Lunesta, you can do it! Yeah! Yes! We did it! And you know what we're gonna do? We are going to create a safe state. Yes! We defeated Riku from Kingdom Hearts! Don't embarrass yourself, Nazgûl. Sir, I beg your pardon. Look at Wisty. She's so happy to be there. Isn't he supposed to be the boss?
My, that certainly was a battle worth seeing. I must be honest with you, I never imagined that you would get this far.
Huh? Mr. Mayor, why are you here?
At times I am the affable mayor of Phoenix, and at others I am the secret boss of the criminal syndicate Cipher. I am Evice, and I shall rule the world! I'll destroy you utterly, so you may never rise against me!
Y'all thought we were done. No. So, we are here. We need to battle the secret boss of the organization, Cipher, the mayor of Phoenix City. So, this is not over yet. We still have to deal with Pokemon that are level 60 something. Okay, paralysis is good. These paralyses are going to be very, very helpful. Oh, it was a crit. Okay, good thing I did not go for vibe. Do not miss on the Salamence. Do not miss on the Salamence. Yes! Yes! No cone! Lunesta tanking is so good. Little by little, we will get this battle over with. Yes, critical! Snowcone's really putting in the work this time. Come on, survive it! Yes! The Slowking has to be gone before the Slowking comes out. Not too much damage. Okay, Machamp is gone. Oh boy. Why am I so underleveled? Unfortunately, Pokémon Colosseum has a very strange level curve. Okay, Lunesta has Taunt, which we can utilize for Miss Slowking. Okay. This was a good choice. For the Intimidate. Taunt goes off without a hitch. Clocked your tea, girl! Vibe, you have been fodder, unfortunately. But another Intimidate goes off, which is good because the Slacking is now at -2. Use muster all your strength, princess. You can do this. Yes! Which means no more skill swap, and we get a free turn to catch this to rescue this Tyranitar. We got 5 turns of Sandstorm, which will hopefully be helpful in taking down the Slacking. Do we have a full restore? We do! We do. We still have one. Hit her critical. No! Oh, so close. It's gonna use a full restore this time. Sandstorm, please. I'm gonna cry. Wait. We won. We won. We did it! Yes! 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 We did it! Cipher's finished. The tortured Girlypop plan ends now.
Pika!
No! He's trying to escape with that helicopter.
Let us meet again.
Our bid to take over the world using shadow tortured Girlypops hasn't ended yet.
Your plan. I think it just ended. I guess it's finally over. We faced a lot of challenges, but thanks to you, Robbie, my best friend, everything has been resolved. Ever since you rescued me from the potato sack on that first episode, I knew that you were strong, and you answered the call to rescue all of these Girlypops. And you looked really cool while doing it. That is the end of our Pokémon Colosseum GirlyPopLocke. This was an incredibly fun experience that I would love to do again with a less challenging game next time. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and as always, I appreciate you being here. Bye!